right, we are taking off. I am taking off. Here's what's happening. I'm boarding a plane, and there's a reason why I'm boarding a plane.
He's leaving us.
Got approved. I am now approved to live in the Schengen region or vagabond around the Schengen region
for 1, 2, or 5 years.
We don't know how long. We're gonna find out when I get there.
I'm hoping for 5 years.
She's gonna be left alone with the kids for the first time in the RV.
In the RV.
And she doesn't know how to work anything in there.
I don't.
And we have a broken toilet and a broken water heater.
And we have no hot water.
But we set her ground into a campsite, so it should be a lot easier.
Yeah, I think I can do it if I don't have to move at all.
Yep. Okay, I'm taking off.
Bye.
And so this is our plan here. We are, well, I am. This is no longer a we, which is sad for me, but nevertheless, we have to do it for the we. To get from the campsite to Marseille and then over to get my visa and then back, it's going to take 48 hours. The plan is essentially go to Zurich, hop on a plane, go to London, go to Marseille, and then spend the night. First thing in the morning, pick up the visa, and then hightail it back. But to get back to Zurich and to the campsite, it's going to take an overnight flight, essentially. It's really, really weird. You can actually fly faster from the US than you can do it within the continent. But we're going to do this as fast as possible because I have to get back to Jessica. She doesn't know what she's doing this RV, and I need to make sure that she actually doesn't distort it. And on to train number 3. This is gonna get me to the airport. So good news with the visa. I am gonna get my visa.
I don't know if I'm ever getting mine.
Why
do you think I was the last one approved?
Because I don't know.
You think it's that criminal record?
By the time you got to yours, your handwriting was so scratched up and you were just so frustrated. Doing these visas is not easy.
So weird.
But I am flying back to our home of France to go ahead and pick up my visa, and I'm leaving her all alone.
And I'm totally, my eyes are watering, and it's not because of this topic, it's just the sun's a little bright. I haven't been alone in the RV, and I like to fancy myself as a liberated superwoman type of gal that I can do everything, but I'm gonna be homeschooling, working, and dealing with the RV. And when I've been alone before, I have been working and I have done homeschooling, but the home has just been there and done its own thing. So this is all new for me, and I'm almost embarrassed to admit this, but I haven't even dumped the poop yet. In several months of being in Lemonade, I haven't done it.
But the kids know how to do it.
The kids know how to do it, and I am counting on the kids for support because the kids know how to do everything in Lemonade. So I may look clean because I just freshened up a bit, but I just went and dumped the poop for my first time without Will. And well, actually it was my first time period dumping the poop. The kids came, thank you guys, and supervised and told me how to do it. Will is gone for a couple of days, and we're gonna be able to survive without him, right?
Maybe.
I told them they can't poop in there again. They have to go in the bathroom. That's it. I'm not dumping that stuff again. That was disgusting. What?
Doors to automatic programs, check please.
Next stop,
Okay, so on top of everything that I had to deal with, the schooling, the work, Lemonade, oh, and the rain, I forgot to mention the rain. We also, the kids and I, had to figure out how to get to a friend's house that was like a half an hour away by bus, and everything's in German and we don't speak German.
I liked being in the lounge.
Oh, that's funny.
He really did.
That's really funny.
You know,
can you see he was totally sympathetic? He actually even called us from the lounge.
Being
visuals,
away,
everything.
Being away is never easy.
I'm sure. It seems like it wasn't easy at all.
But having been in the RV for like 2 months, it was a nice break.
So I think we've decided that I'm going to get a nice break every 2 months. I'm just going to fly someplace, right?
I have to admit, it's nice to be away from the RV just for a day because in the lounge you get food like this and you get drinks like this. You had a good dessert? Very good. It's so nice. I'm just so glad I don't have to do the dishes. I miss RV. I really do.
So we are on our own for 2 days. Can we do it?
Yes!
I think so too. I think Daddy's wondering. We've dumped the poop, right? We did that. We cleaned the RV. We figured out how to lock it, which was challenging for a minute because the magnets that hold our front screens on interfere with the lock. And now where are we going?
Angel's house.
And who's Angel?
My old babysitter.
Avalon's old babysitter and a friend of ours, and we're braving the bus system. And this is what it looks like, and it's all in German. So I need help over on the ticket booth for the bus. You think you can help me? No? Not at all?
No.
Tell me the words you know.
Ich bin ein junger boy.
Very good. Abs, do you know any German words?
Guten Tag and ich bin ein Mädchen.
I am so proud of these two. They figured out how to get the bus tickets in German, and we actually got the right tickets on the right bus. How did you guys know that? From Duolingo?
After the one lesson? I don't think so. Dad's lucky. He doesn't have to do any of this. He
No.
already has a pre-booked ticket.
He does have a pre-booked ticket. He's going a little further though.
I've hung out in the lounge way longer than I probably needed to, but...
There you go.
All set? Thank you.
Thank you. Come through. Thanks.
On my last flight, and next stop is going to be Marseille. So while I was traveling, while I was confined to my restrictive passenger seat with a seatbelt, it wasn't even first class.
Poor guy.
She was busy visiting friends of ours. We're discovering in this life that we have friends all over the place.
Which is super cool. I love it. I love it. I love it. Now this friend is really, really special to us. She was Avalon's nanny when we lived in Los Angeles, and now she has 2 children of her own, and can we say baby fever? Oh my gosh, when was the last time you held a brand new baby?
In Zurich.
It's been a while for me, and I held that baby, and then of course, guess who else gets baby fever? Both of the kids. Mommy, mommy, can we have one? Can we have one? Can we get one? Can we buy one? Can we adopt one?
The factory's closed.
The factory's closed, but oh, it felt so good and yummy, and they smell so. What do you think, Cass?
Mom, please adopt another kid.
Oh, you're looking straight into the camera now.
He's so cute. Oh my goodness. All right, who's having the most fun here? Should we get you one of those, Avalon, for the camping car? He's so cute, isn't he?
Have a baby. Adopt one if you can. Yes, I want one. Just like this one.
So are we surviving without Daddy, guys?
Totally.
But do we like it? No.
Without Daddy, no.
I miss Daddy.
Gonna take out.
All right, we have survived our first 9 hours without Daddy. You think we can continue to do it?
Sure.
We managed the bus. We've cleaned the poop.
No.
I hope we can lock down the lemonade tonight.
Oh god. If not, there's gonna have to be shifts of watches.
We're finally in Marseille, and this is where I'm gonna pick up my visa tomorrow. Not necessarily here, but close to here. All right, guys, I really don't like going to this bathroom. Our handle broke off over there. Will super glued it, but it still stinks in here. I emptied it, and the kids and I are not going in here for fear that the handle will break off again and we will have no place to go once we get on the road. We're surviving without Will, but we want him to come back soon. So our heater's broke, and we tried to get it fixed, but the shop was booked for 2 weeks and we couldn't hang out interlocking. So tonight, I just turned the car on for like 10 minutes at about 8:45, just to heat it up in here a little bit so we don't freeze to death. And I hear on my door, and I open the door, and there's 2 gentlemen out there, and they said that my car was making too much noise. And I explained to them that the heater was broken, and I was just putting it on for a couple minutes to make it warmer, and they suggested I move to the other side of the campground. And I was like, I kind of wanted to say, you guys don't want me moving this. I have never driven this thing. But I apologized, and I said, you know, I'll just stay here. And they're like, no, 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 you should move. And I said, no, 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 I'm going to stay here. And they're like, no, 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 you should move. And I said, you know, I'd prefer to stay here if that's okay. I'll turn off the heater. And they're like, okay, okay. So we'll see what happens if we freeze to death tonight. Homeschooling alone. It actually wasn't that bad, but of course It was great for me.
it was. Yeah, Will left me with the math, and I had flashbacks from like senior year in high school, crying in Mr. Cretion's office hours like once a week for math. So this was not fun, but the kids were really good. They did a great job. Avalon helped Largo a little bit, and we survived.
Yeah, my day of getting the visa just started. So this is where the hard part happened.
Oh.
Where I had to, you know, I had to go on a train and
Oh my gosh.
get stuff
That's tough.
and travel some more.
Oh. Can you tell I'm totally sympathetic? trapped in the RV, in the rain, homeschooling, dumping the poop, and he's got to ride a train.
It was nice to have a French croissant again.
We're back to the Monday morning grind of school, our traditional part. How are we doing this morning?
Why?
I know, Avalon's doing, both kids are doing math, which are their least favorite subject, and Will isn't here to help us. And it's so cold. We're freezing. Are we going to survive, Avs?
Who knows?
Who knows? At least we have, what do we have in that cup over there?
Hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate.
So I'm back in my hometown. Not my hometown of Miami or my hometown of Boston. My hometown in France of and this is where I have to pick up my notification and everything else that I need to get my visa done. There's gonna be a whole process. I gotta pick up a letter, I gotta get some stamps at a tobacco shop. I don't know why you buy them at a tobacco shop. So this is the big challenge because usually I have the kids with me and at this point I'm not able to use my French translator, so I'm just using hand gestures and it's getting a little challenging. So these are the stickers right there that you can exchange for cash, and they do this for all the government associations. It's really cool.
7, 8 fois 30. Donc là on a 240.
What are you working on today, Largo?
Ink. I'm art.
What for art?
Ink.
Ink art? And what are you drawing? Is that an eye?
Yeah.
That's very good, Largo. And Daddy thought we weren't going to be fine without him. Look at us. We're surviving, right?
So the time finally came for me to pick up my visa. I was super pumped because we didn't know whether the visa was going to be for 1 year or for 5 years or for 3 years or for 2 years.
We were hoping for 5 years like
we were hoping
kids.
for 5 years because the kids are approved for 5 years, but we didn't know. And I just had to make sure I had everything ready. We're super meticulous when it comes time for the visa. We get everything lined up, we get everything sort of squared away, everything has a tick mark on it.
We check the boxes.
And when it comes time for picking up, we're sort of the same way. So I had to make sure that everything perfectly organized. So I am now right outside the prefecture, essentially. It's like about a 3-minute walk. But let me just show you real quick of what I'm bringing with me to this thing. So number one is my temporary visa, which is this. And this is basically telling me that I have applied for my extension and I can exceed my current expiration date, which was the end of August, and this will get me through like basically the end of November. And then now I have also my letter saying that I have been approved and to go pick it up, which is always a positive thing. Otherwise I would not be going back. I think I'd be crying. And then the last thing I have is my passport with my original visa and my ticket to fly back. And I have also all of these wonderful tickets that are worth money. And with all of these, I should be in a position to say, give me my visa. And here we go.
Hello? All right, so what happened? Did we get a visa?
All right, so I've got good news and bad news. The good news is that you can wait till November if you want to pick up your visa.
What's the bad news? It's only 1 year.
It's only 1 year.
Yep, so there it is. Hold on, I gotta put all that stuff away. Actually, and it's gonna be like the same exact timing, so...
Mission accomplished. I am now the proud holder of a visa, a carte séjour, which is basically a travel card for France. And the duration of the visa, the carte séjour, is 1 year only. I wish it could be longer, but you know what? Nothing in this travel life has ever been easy, so we're just gonna continue to roll with the punches. A 1 year visa, not what we wanted.
But better than denied, right?
Yeah. We wanted 5, guys, because our kids are approved for 5, but we got 1.
They think it's kind of cool. They said if we don't get renewed next year, then they'll just stay here without us.
They're gonna wave goodbye to us at the airport.
Do you think they really let them stay here without us?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, I think they would.
That's so odd.
It's so weird.
So odd. The kids were approved within 2 days for 5 years. It took us 2 months and we get 1 year.
Yeah. but that's okay.
Maybe
We're approved.
Maybe we look
She has to come
criminals.
back in like 3 months to go pick up hers.
Yeah.
Because we're not sending her back on an airplane because she does not
I
get
think
the
we
vacation.
should. I don't think that's fair. Like, I think I got the shaft on this deal.
I'm flying home now. It's time to get back. She's getting jealous.
That's not fair.
Cover that.
Game dinner. Look, Daddy's away and we're all playing. That seems fishy.
Avalon, no, you have to take one.
Alright, so we're on our way back. We, meaning me, I'm on my way back, and I'm on the train now heading back to Marseille to catch the flight. This time I'm not connecting in London, I'm going to be connected in Barcelona, then I'm going to head back to Switzerland. I am eternally grateful that we have this life. I'm eternally grateful that we get the opportunity to travel. I'm eternally grateful that we have the means to go ahead and get visas and allow ourselves to see the world. As far as only 1 year, it's life, right? I mean, you can't expect everything to go your way. That's what travel's all about overcoming your fears, about overcoming your obstacles, and about getting out of your comfort zone and reaching out and then seeing what you're made of. In this case, so what? We only have a 1 year visa. We get to check out everything we get to in a year. We're going to renew after a year. I'm pretty sure it's going to go well after a year. And after that, we're just going to continue on our life. This world is just too small to be left into one place. And we're going to do our best to see everything we can as fast as we can, or as well as we can. And we're going to do it with a visa because that's the legal way to do it. But come next year, we're going to reapply and we're going to make sure that everything happens just the way it should. So this is where the night's going, and we are now in the Marseille airport, and I am now waiting for my flight. I'm traveling to Barcelona, where I'm probably going to stay the night at the airport if I'm lucky, because we just have to go ahead and try and skimp and save as much as we can, because 2 years in an RV trying to stay on the budget because we want to prove that this is worth it is not easy, and we're going to try our best to make it work. This is the first flight or two, but this one lands me into an airport. We're going to stay all night long. Good night. If you want to make a trip worth it in terms of cost-wise, and we're all about trying to save money here, we pick the least expensive flight there is out there with
the most stopovers.
with the worst connection you could ever want to have. On the way back, I had to go from Marseille to Barcelona for an overnight, which I slept on a bench.
Oh,
which
I'm
there's,
so sorry.
Okay, now I'm getting really sick of this, okay? I'm getting really sick of this. This was really rough. My back hurt.
Oh.
It was really bad.
Did they serve you a prime rib or something on the bench?
No, they did no such thing.
Where was the lounge?
There was no lounge.
Oh.
No, I flew.
That's a bummer. I do feel bad for you.
I flew Vueling airline, which there was no lounge for me. All right, so here's the update. We are in Barcelona. I had a very nice sleep on a bench, which I had all to myself. Usually I saw a lot of people actually sharing them, so I'm kind of glad I have my own one. But airplane 1 to get me back to Zurich did not really work, so now they're getting us on to airplane number 2, which we're going to take this bus that's going to take us to this plane and finally get to go home. It's been a long 48 hours, to say the least. But I got a visa. I'm holding on to that. I got a visa. We're on plane number 2 to get back to Zurich. I'm going home.
So Will was supposed to be back to help with this, and his flight got delayed. So I think the kids and I can handle it. It's just cold and rainy and dirty and nasty. Push that button.
Right.
Oh, okay. Does that need to be locked or no?
No.
Okay, go open the gate over there. Oh, okay. Okay, here we go.
Why does this electrical cord have to be so hard?
Just keep pushing. Just keep pushing.
So I have arrived now in Switzerland, and I am in Zurich, and I'm now at the train station where I'm going to find my way back home. Luckily to a wife who has figured out how to do the water. She's called me. So it doesn't seem like it's been that hard. but I'm glad that she's actually going to figure it out. It's very liberating to be able to manage all this stuff on your own, and I'm here to give her opportunities to feel liberated.
Well, the weather did clear for about 30 seconds. The sun came out, and now it's going to pour again. All right, Avalon is my partner in crime this morning, and it's starting to rain. Hurry up! So we are dumping. Ooh, I don't know why it's brown. Oh gosh! I am so ready for Will to come back. He doesn't make me do the poop, and I love him for that. All right, Abs, what's the problem?
Oh my God.
You can't get it off? Has anyone watched Daddy get this off before? I know we've all poured the water in, but no one's actually taken it off, huh?
I'm out of here.
Okay, Logs, you're gonna call Daddy. Here, call Daddy, quick. Quick, call Daddy. It's pouring. Oh my God, it's freezing.
It's not pouring yet.
Well, it's raining hard. Will's calling Daddy for reinforcement.
Yeah, Will's calling Daddy.
I mean, Largo's calling Daddy. How do you get it off?
Which key, Dad? We already know which key.
Hey, Cranky.
Round one, he says.
The round key. They're all round.
That one. I know which one it is.
Teamwork, swirl style.
Okay, so you twist it and then it opens, right?
I guess we didn't need those showers we took this morning.
Okay, now turn the white thing up. No. You turn it with the white. That was
Oh my God.
The white thing won't move.
Try hard. It will move.
Hold this.
Okay. Is she supposed to push it in and turn it?
Yeah, the white thing then twists off.
Okay, let me try it, Avalon. All the equipment's getting wet and we're soaked. Okay, we got it. We got it, yay! Okay, quick, get the water in before we're completely wet. We gotta go.
I am unshaven, I am unshowered, I am full of no rest, but I'm excited to see the family. It's a nice day outside. Looking around, looks like the sun is shining, looks like, wow, I hope they had a good time. And home, sweet home. Hey! What's wrong?
We hit something.
What do you mean you hit something?
It's just a little.
What do you mean you hit something? What'd you hit?
Well, it's like a tree.
While driving?
It's just little. Okay, I got everyone here safe.
You gotta be kidding me.
Just go look at the back. It's not bad. Bring your camera. You're gonna want to video it.
You really? Where?
Okay, ladies, when your husband leaves you in the rain, in the camping car, homeschooling and running the business, you can't just let him come home to a smooth process. You need to mess with him just a little bit to keep things fresh.
This is our house on wheels, guys. This is our only home that we have. I'm looking at it right over there. She's very pretty and she's all ours, and if there's even a scratch on it, I'm gonna freak out.
But you know what? When you have kids, you gotta play some practical jokes and make life fun. Yeah, but I made it home. I don't think he's gonna leave us again.
I don't know. This is where we end this right here. Make sure you guys check us out next time. Next time we're leaving Switzerland for sure. I promise.
We promise.
I
know we've
definitely
said that a couple
times.
times,
I did leave
haven't we?
Switzerland this time. I
Yes,
just
you
came
did.
back.
I know. I don't think we're ever leaving Switzerland.
Yeah,
we better get
yeah,
out
we
because
are.
it's expensive here.
Okay. See you next time in WorldTowning. Subscribe.
Comment.
Ciao.
Au revoir.
Just pretended there was a scratch in the back of the RV and Dad believed it.
Dad thinks we hit something. The first time I drove it, I told him I hit something. He's in the back looking for a scratch.